Best day everyone, we are tackled to discuss how ethic works, basically. Ethical theories are aimed to give a detailed understanding of ethical obligations. In other words, they are attempts to provide a generalized story about what we must do without actually citing any particular instances. In discussion of business ethics, it is common to make reference to one or more ethical theories in an effortly to clarify what is right or wrong to do in specific circumstances. Philosophical ethical frameworks that are frequently invoked include: based on utilitarianism, the right decision in any circumstances is the one that will do the most good. For example, produce the best result, while taking into account the interests of all parties involved. According to Kantianism or deontology in general, there are certain absolute or nearly absolute rules that must be followed in order to treat others with respect, such as the rule that we must respect others' people's privacy or their right to make a decision about their own lives. Social contract theory, also known as contractionism, the best way to determine ethical guidelines is to imagine the guidelines that rational people would agree upon in ideal decision-making setting. According to virtue theory, we are ought to concentrate on types of people, organizations, rather than the rules we should follow. We want to be as well as type of ethical examples we should emulate. Women's activist moral, which is an complicated arrangement of internal points of view that underscore rational theories, like mindful reliance and the moral prerequisites of specific connections. These issues are typically associated with women, that feminist ethics isn't just a woman's only theory. The job of moral hypothesis in business moral is to some degree dubious to a limited extent, since business moral is viewed as part of applied morals. Some respect applied morals, thus business morals, alongside bioethics, natural morals, and so forth. As field that applies standard ethical theories to real-world issues. All moral issues are words about what is good and bad, great and awful, and how we utilize that data to choose our activities in reality. A moral issue is an issue or circumstances that requires an individual to pick between two choices, where the two choices are ethically off-based. There are numerous instances of ethical problems, but one common one is when a business uses unethical or harmful methods to make its products. This can incorporate things like youngster work, contamination, and perilous work circumstances. These practices might not be known to employees or customers, and they could harm them. A company reputation could be damaged, or it could face legal consequences if unethical behavior is discovered. There are different types of ethical issues. First is the ethical issues in the workplace. Discrimination, sexual harassment, and unequal pay are just a few examples. It's vital to know about this issue with the goal that you can establish a fair and safe workplace for everybody. Talk to your manager or HR department if you notice unethical behavior in your workplace. Second is the ethical issue is in society. When we discuss ethical concern, we are referring to a set of beliefs that direct our action and choices. This conviction can be founded on religion, culture, or just our thought process is good and bad. It's memorable critically that these convictions change after some time. It's possible that some don't share their beliefs, which could raise ethical questions. In conclusion, understanding ethical theories and issues are about how people engage, work, and accomplish the obligation and beliefs in a rightful manner. That's it. We are going to end this session for our ethical topics for this video. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you've learned in this that I've been mentioned earlier in this video. Thank you very much.